Hey guys, welcome back. This is the second part of the Blind AI series, and I've covered most of the part in the first video, in the previous video. So if you haven't watched it, I've linked it down in the description. Go ahead, check it out. Okay, so the reason why I didn't explain much of the flow inside of Blind was because there's no point, to be honest, because every single person's workflow or every single person's workflow or blind AI agent will look different. So there's no point in me trying to explain you the flow because yours is going to look very different, mine is going to look very different. Everybody's conversational agent is going to look very different. Okay, so there's no point in explaining, and because Bland has done a very good job of creating the whole workflow on its own, you don't have to understand it. Okay, you just need some basic things. Okay, with all that being said, let's go to the second part on how we can book, reschedule, and cancel appointments. Okay, so we are heading over to Make. So in Make.com, the first module that we have is a webhook module. First, let's understand the whole flow. I'll tell you where this webhook is going to be used and everything. But first, let's go through the flow. Okay, nice and easy. So first we have a webhook module. You guys know that. Then we have a grok. Now what is grok saying here? I guess this is a very big prompt, but let me just check. Okay, why is it not? Yeah, it's a pretty big prompt. But don't worry, you'll have all of that in the description, so don't worry. But still, let me just go through it. We're a highly specialized call analysis system meticulously designed to categorize dental clinic call transcripts based on their intent and operational significance. Okay, the light is just directly on my hair, directly on my face. Okay, your primary function is to analyze each provided call transcript, classify, oops, wait, I accidentally deleted the whole thing. Yeah, make this bigger. Your function is to analyze each provided transcript, classify them into one of the defined categories. First, examine the dialogue, identify key phrases, topics, and contextual clues, and reveal the purpose of the call. Determine actionable statuses, actions, and whether the call content requires immediate action, scheduling, or can be handled later. Third, assign category. Based on an analysis, accurately classify the call into one of the following categories: new appointment, scheduling. The category will be called new appointment. That is, this is a JSON technically. This is what I want: the key and the value. The customer service request, customer service, reschedule appointment, category change, irrelevant or marketing call, ignore, appointment cancellation, cancel. Specific instructions focus on the intent and urgency, identify whether the customer is requesting a new service, rescheduling, or making a service related inquiry, categorize accurately, use the specific categories provided, and avoid guessing beyond the available transcript data. Neutrality: maintain the objectivity without assumption, analyze based on transcript. Output format: output only the assigned category in the following JSON format. This is the JSON. Don't include text outside the JSON, focus on accuracy and categorization, maintain neutrality and objectivity. Technically the same things, just reaffirming them. Then we have the concatenated transcript. Now, the concatenated transcript is technically the full transcript, that is the full, yeah, technically the full transcript between the AI and the user. Okay. So after that, we're going to save that. But before that, you need to run the webhook. I'll tell you how. You know what? Let me just tell you how first, because otherwise there's no point in going. So if you click on send call, you will see that you have to provide a phone number. Make sure you provide your own phone number, and then load configuration. I guess you'll already find this. If you don't have it, just leave it. Then the start node will be the initial greeting, and then if you scroll all the way down, you'll find webhook URL. This is where you will paste the webhook URL and then just send a call. And then you can just hold a conversation so that you get the transcript. Okay. Then we are parsing the JSON. Then we have a router. Then we have three different routes. The first is the new appointment, that is scheduling, rescheduling, and cancel. Let's go with the scheduling. And I guess most of this prompt are very similar, but let's just go through them one by one. Okay, you're a highly precise transcript analysis system designed to extract critical information from dental clinic call transcript. Your task is to identify and extract specific details from each conversation. Agreed start date. Okay, so what you will extract is the agreed start date, the caller's full name, the service required, and the conversation notes, the caller's phone number. Okay, then you have specific instructions. Focus on extracting and identifying clear, explicit information from the transcript. If any information is not provided or unclear, leave it as null. For conversation notes, include relevant details or concerns the caller expressed, even if they are not directly related to the service requested. Keep the output concise and structured in JSON format. Okay, the output. Your output should be in JSON. So, the start date, this is the format, the caller name, service required, conversation notes, summary of the concern raised, phone number. If any field cannot be determined, you keep them as null. For example, notes accuracy is critical, and you have to maintain neutrality. Partial information, if it doesn't give any information, just leave it as null. Example output. Okay. So again, I'm keeping on reminding you guys. You'll find all of this in the description. Don't worry. Okay. Then we provide it with the transcript and the current date is now, because the current date is actually really important. Then we pass the JSON. Then we have the Google Calendar create an event module. Now, first of all, create your own connection. That is very easy. The call calendar ID, you'll find it. Then we have the event name. Then the event name is the service required, because you'll find that, for example, the AI agent, or in this case you can say the assistant or the receptionist, will ask like, is it a routine checkup or what is it? So you say, yeah, it's a routine checkup. So it will say routine checkup. The start date will be the one that we've already got, that is 12th. If they want to book on 12th, so it will say 12th of October 2025. You don't want to put an end date. The duration is 13 minutes. So 0030. Then call a name. Then the description. That is the description of the calendar event that we're creating. So it's so for me it will be Aditya. Then I guess this was the, yeah, okay. So this might include some notes, conversation notes. For example, I'll just show you. I've written an example here. So if you see conversation note, caller asked about the payment plan options, something like that. Okay. So that is the first route. We have a filter here that says category new appointment. Okay. The next one is the reschedule. So I've written here as change. So it's the same thing. It's mostly the same thing. You just have to copy and paste the whole thing and just make some minor changes. So summary issues and this is regular checkup. It's technically the same thing. Okay. And but here what you do change is the first you will put search and events model, because the user wants to change their appointment. First you want to find their appointment. Where was their appointment? So the AI assistant or Bland will actually call and say, yeah, can you tell me what was the date and time of your appointment? Because that is very much important, because the original start date is that. For example, if I want to change my scheduling time from 12th to the 13th, I will say the AI will ask when was your booking time. So I'll say 12th of October. So it'll put here 12th of October 2025. Okay. And then the caller's name. What is your name? My name is Aditya. Just like Aditya on 12th. Let's see which is the appointment. Okay, here it is. We take that time and then we update an event. So you just take the event ID, you put the new appointment date, and then you ask, then the brand asks that, okay, which time do you want to book that? So I want to do the same at 13th at 2 p.m. So the new appointment will be the 13th. Then okay, the description will be the same from the previous one. Just copy and pasting it here, and that is it. And then finally we have canceling an appointment. Again, the same three. All these three are going to be the same. These three are going to be the same. Okay, same prompt, passing the JSON, searching the event because now we have to search the event in order to cancel the event. So we search and then we just delete the event. And deleting is pretty much easy. Just put in the event ID that you want to delete and it's gone. Very easy. Okay. Not that easy to understand and the prompts are a bit complex, I know. But I hope you guys have understood the whole thing. Okay. So now I'm going to switch my camera from my phone to the laptop so that I can show you guys the demo. Okay. Okay guys. So as you see, I've pasted in the webhook. Now let's just send a call. As you see, it says call triggered successfully. Let's wait for the call. I'm getting the call.
Hi, thank you for calling Bright Smile Dental Clinic. How can we help you today?
Yeah, I'd like to book an appointment.
What type of appointment are you looking to book? Is it a routine checkup? Or do you have a specific issue you'd like to address?
No, just a routine checkup.
I need some info from you to book the appointment. Can you tell me your name, phone number, and when you'd like to come in? We're open weekdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Yeah, my name is Aditya. It's spelled Aditya. My phone number is 123456789. And I was thinking, can I make an appointment on the 13th at 2 p.m.?
Let me just check the availability for October 13th at 2 p.m. Okay, so that's a weekday. I'm checking our schedule. It looks like we do have an opening on the 13th at 2 p.m., so I can go ahead and book that appointment for you. Would you like me to confirm the details?
Yeah, sure.
Just to make sure, your appointment is set for October 13th at 2 p.m., right?
Yep. Hello?
Hello, are you still there? I just wanted to confirm your appointment details.
Yep.
Thanks for reaching out to us. We hope you have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you on the 13th at 2 p.m.
Perfect. So as you can see, this also worked. So now, if I go to my calendar, let's say Google Calendar, and if I just go to the 13th, you see 13th. So the 2 p.m. is technically IST, and we have that as 10:30 a.m. in Berlin Standard Time. So that's 10:30 a.m. So that worked. Okay, so guys, that was it. That was the automation, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll keep making some amazing videos like this. Okay, and if you guys have any automation ideas, feel free to let me know. I love challenges. Okay, I love challenges. I'd like to take on some requests and make some automations. And if I can help you guys, that would be great. So, yep. With all that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.